Your story is just story.
To me, every person in the city is a light. And every time I've helped one of them, a little bit of their light has become a part of me.
You have sacrificed, and you have lost so much.
But you never let that loss diminish your light.
Because I've known pain. Pain, it is a part of life. It's what makes us who we are. But I've also known love. It is what makes you a hero.
That's what heroes do. They fight. I believe you keep fighting. Whether you're stuck on another world, whether or not you have your powers, you never give in.
I have never been happier than when I've been Supergirl.
And if I'm going to be defined, it's going to be by my victories and my losses. No one else.
You left me alone! You sent me away! How could you do that?
And that makes me so mad.
Just I've been abandoned before, and I didn't want to be abandoned again. I felt you slipping away.
I chose to come back because I realized that I belong here with you, my family.
Fall into your sunlight.
Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3, and today we'll be talking about Season 3 and what the theme of the season could be, and what way could they steer the show in the coming season. And I'm also going to be recapping over what themes we've had in the past, and what has worked out and what hasn't. So as you've just seen in the amazing edit by It's a Twin Thing, Supergirl is all about hope, justice, family, and love. That is what makes Supergirl. So obviously, Season 1 was heavy on Kara becoming Supergirl and getting settled into her boots, not being able to have these relationships and being able to control who she is. So we saw her struggling, we saw the pain, but that was part of the reason that in turn made her Supergirl and what made her the character that she is, that she never gives up. So what I have concluded to is that Season 1 was mainly about Supergirl becoming Supergirl and obviously her family accepting that, and how her life affects her family, especially with Alex and what she does. As we know, Alex has looked out for Kara ever since she was a kid, for her whole life, and even her job has in turn connected to protecting Kara. And also in Season 1, her mum, how she was scared and how she looked upon Alex to shield Kara, and all of this is just about family. So I felt like Season 1 was very Supergirl heavy, becoming Supergirl, and also dealing with family. And moving on to Season 2, there was less Supergirl, becoming Supergirl, as that was what happened in Season 1. So a lot of people didn't really grip onto that, and they were like, oh, it's just totally gone to shit because it's just about relationships, not as much Supergirl becoming Supergirl. And I'm going to be talking a bit more about that later and why you need to accept that she is a normal person. With Season 2, they did delve into the avenue of relationships and the characters' emotions, with Kara and Mon-El getting together and Alex taking a huge step forward in her life, coming out, and her beginning to date Maggie in Season 2 and eventually propose to her in the Season 2 finale, which was wonderful, just saying. So I feel like Season 3 will essentially wrap up all those things together, that being relationships, family, and Supergirl. After all, that is what the show is all about, and Season 3 should be the season we have all been waiting for, with the balance between all of these different aspects of the show. And I cannot wait to go into Season 3, considering how good the past seasons were. No matter your opinions, Supergirl is an amazing show. You watch it, you like it. So it's just good in many aspects. It has its flaws, but we all gotta give it time to become this super insane show. Say could happen in the comics because they have a lot of time. They can drag on storylines for years, but the show, remember, it has a limited amount of time. And I know, a lot of you hardcore comic book fans were mad at season 2, as they didn't deliver a whole lot of Supergirl action in the season. There was quite a lot, but not as much as season 1. But what you have to understand is there is a limited amount of storytelling that can be told within a season, and maybe you might just have to be patient and wait for a season where all of it is balanced out and she's at her optimum that she could be for the time. And obviously she's never going to be the full potential that she has in the comics, because, you know, the TV show has to have progression. She has to become better, she has to learn from her mistakes, she has to move forward. And so while we're waiting for that season, for all of you comic book hardcore fans that really don't like the relationships, it's just going to take a while for them to be pleased with what they're seeing on the show, with all the relationship stuff and the family stuff. They just don't understand that the show is about Supergirl, not necessarily her Supergirl side of things, but her life, and that any of us can be Supergirl, no matter if we don't have powers or not. She is normal, just like us. So I think Supergirl season 3 will balance that out, but they should definitely stick with whatever path they intend on going down in season 3, no matter what a band of people say. So I'm not just referring to the hardcore comic book fans that don't like the relationships and stuff, I'm also referring to the hardcore relationship people. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like shy.